Now let's cross live to Gatete Ruhumuliza, a lawyer, senior policy at the Institute of Policy Analysis and Research. It's nice to have you join us right now. What do you make of UK migration policy in general, Gatete?
All right. So, first of all, it's actually interesting that you all have fallen into the trap of this news tabloid that is just simply doing storm in a teacup. First of all, what you hear are extracts that have been cut and patched up so that it actually creates. If you cut bits and pieces of a conversation, you can make them tell any story you want. First of all, we didn't hear the recording. What we heard were small pieces that are patched up together to tell a story that those journalists wanted to tell. On the one hand. On the other hand, I think everybody understands that the reason Rwanda wanted to receive these refugees is because nobody else wanted them. From there derives the idea that what is Rwanda doing? Rwanda is providing a safe haven for people who are unwanted in other countries. Now you're making the ambassador say things that he actually did not say because nobody really released. There's no honesty. That's not journalism. That is populism. That's not really what journalism is. Nobody released the conversation. They cut bits and pieces to make the the ambassador say things that he didn't actually say, that try to criticize the British government. The Rwandans don't have the culture of criticizing other countries. What we do is that we provide...
Yeah, get it. But let me ask you, from what you have heard so far, were you able to make sense of what you heard the minister say?
I did not make sense of anything. I heard what the recording was. It did not make sense to me. It doesn't make sense. Now, what I heard them say is that they say that they recorded the minister criticizing the British government. That is also patently false. What the truth is that people went with the minister ambassador to a restaurant and discussed what he thinks of migration. Now, we all have opinions about migration in the world. Now, I repeat, I'm not going to play in the same game as those people did. What I'm going to tell you is that Rwanda is receiving refugees who are brown and black because the only wanted refugees in Europe are white. Refugees from Ukraine, I suspect, will not be sent to Rwanda because they are white. Rwanda is accepting refugees from Arab countries and African countries. From there, you can deduct what you want. People in Britain can start polemics and cut little pieces and bits from a conversation with our ambassador. But the reality is we will be receiving black and brown refugees because no one else in the world wants them. Deduct from there whatever you want.
All right. Now, a lot of people have one or two reservations or comments, regarding this policy generally. But from your assessment, do you see the UK making any amendments to their migration policy generally from the reaction of people?
But no, I'm a Rwandan guy living in Kigali. How can I tell you what UK policy is going to be? See, this is only a British person will tell you what Rwandan policy will be. I am a Rwandan guy. I can't have a say on the future of UK policy. It's pretentious of me and ignorant of me to pretend to tell you what British policy is and will be in the future. All I can tell you is that Rwanda is a safe haven. We have 1,000 refugees. We have, when there was war in Libya, we received refugees from Libya. When the American left Afghanistan, the Taliban were walking in, we airlifted a whole school of women from Afghanistan with their families, and they are settled in Rwanda and living their life. We have refugees from the region, Eastern DRC, Burundi, Uganda. We have refugees from all over the world. That's what I can tell you. I can tell you what Rwandan policy on migration is. Rwanda has an open door policy. We have a visa on arrival for everyone. I don't know what the UK will do.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Gatete Ruhumuliza, Senior Fellow, Institute of Policy Analysis and Research. We thank you for your insight into all of this. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, my colleague Murad Hamami will take you on the next round of stories. I am Michael Kwache. Stay with RT International always. Bye now.